The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel welcomes you to this edition of the Mayor's and Supervisors Weekly Update, brought to you by...
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard.
The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Hey, welcome everyone to this week's edition of the Mayor's and Supervisors Update. I'm Chris Carosa, the publisher of the Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel, and each week we bring you the goings-on in the towns and villages that we cover. We'll start off this week with Ginny Floss. Ginny, what's going on in Honeoye Falls?
Fall is suddenly happening. The leaves are beginning to fall, and there's a lot of events coming up. But first, a little bit of village business. Just, a reminder, please be careful if you're driving in the school zones or around buses, because there's kids and we want to be sure that everybody's safe. So keep the speed down in the village. Sometimes I see people going through pretty fast. So please do that. We have a message from the DPW. Brush pickup ends September 27th. If residents have brush after that, they can bring it to the Mendon Highway Department on Semmel Road. Thank you, Mendon. Leaf pickup will start in mid-October. Still don't have a date for that. Hopefully next week we will. And please remember to keep the piles on the side of the road, not in the road, because it blocks drainage, and that's a problem. If you've noticed a trench that was running through the center of Harry Allen Park, it was for the replacement of some electric service from the panel to the flagpole. That's done. I saw them today. They filled it back up, and it's been seeded, so it should be cleaned up now. Brief updates from the Conservation Board, very briefly. It's investigating the possibility of creating a recycling composting program in Honeoye Falls. Stay tuned on that. That's still very early in this process, but thought you'd want to know. Work continues on the climate action plan. The high school green team is part of the group that's joining the board to come up with ways to make Honeoye Falls more green and to earn these levels that allow us to apply for grants and do more in the community. They're going for bronze level in the village of Honeoye Falls at this point, thanks to everybody who's involved in that. They're also working on an update for the park master plan. That continues. A consultant might come in and help with that. And the community garden had another successful year. Now, some of the fun things that are happening, or at least one of them, because it's the one that's coming up soonest, in October, fall weekend festivities kick off with swimming, soccer, volleyball competitions. It's all about the schools and, honoring this village at a wonderful time of year. October 3rd and 4th are those competitions. And then on Saturday the 5th, we have the fall weekend parade. The start time is noon. Parade, as you know, if you've lived here, marches down Main Street, West Main Street, and then over to the Manor School. It's a lot of fun. The theme this year is landmarks. If you want to be in the parade, you still can contact the school district and let them know, please, because they want to know who's going to be in it. So that deadline would be next Thursday. And the phone number to call is 624-7040. If you want to be in the parade. After the parade, head to the high school for the 1:30 varsity game against Batavia. And at 4 p.m., the Hall of Fame induction ceremony is being held in the high school cafeteria. One last note from the Honeoye Falls Mendon Historical Society. Prior to the parade at 11 a.m., there is an open house at the museum in Harry Allen Park. As you may know, it's been closed and they've been undergoing some extensive renovation in there. It's impressive what they've done. It includes a special section dedicated to Honeoye Falls schools. And so that weekend, it's going to have open house hours, 11 o'clock prior to the parade. And then on Sunday from noon till 2, you can go visit and see what they've done so far. It's not done yet, but it looks pretty great. And thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, Ginny. Over to Mike Falk in the town of Lima. Mike, what's going on in Lima?
Hello, Chris. Thanks for having us all in again. We are going to be having a welcome reception for Leslie Raymond, who is our new library manager. She's been on for a few months now, so it's time to sort of officially welcome her into the library fold here. The reception will be at the Lima Public Library over on Genesee Street. On Thursday, September 26th from 4 to 7 p.m., light refreshments will be served. come on in and meet Leslie if you have not already done so. And if you don't have one, go ahead and sign up for a library card. Don't forget our Pumpkin Festival is Saturday, October 5th over at Mark Tubbs Park with all of the different contests and games and such going on all day long. The Livingston County Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation is starting its next cycle of the paid certified nursing assistant training. So if you have an interest in getting into the healthcare field, if you are interested in nursing home care, this is a great way to start because you will get paid to actually go through the training to become a CNA. You can go ahead and check that out on the Livingston County Job Opportunities page off the Livingston County website. There's also a number that you can call at the Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation for more information, which is 243-7200. One of my additional duties on the Board of Supervisors is I represent Livingston County on the GLOW Solid Waste Committee. So it is composed of people from Genesee, Livingston, and Wyoming counties. It is the group that manages the sort of the permitting for all the trash haulers. It also puts on the different paint turn-in, hazardous materials turn-in, recycling events that rotate between the three counties. We are looking for a new administrator. Our administrator has resigned effective sometime in October. So if anyone is interested, this is, again, working with grants and putting together these events. If you did come to the Crossroads Festival, you may have actually seen the administrator. She was one of the vendors handing out recycling information and talking with people. It's that kind of a job. It's actually a Genesee County employee because the person is based in Batavia. But if you have any questions and you're thinking of applying, please get a hold of me here at the Lima Town Hall, 582-1130. We received a notice from Charter Communications that as of September 17th, they are offering some pretty cut rate customer packages for television. They have there's new all-in-one pricing. It does change some up, but some down kind of thing. If you are going to be a new Charter customer, that is what you will have to consider. And lastly, if you're looking for something to do, Livingston County Tourism would love to have you do something in Livingston County. And so to make it easy, there's a smartphone app now, whether you're on an Apple or a Droid. If you go to the App Store or Google Play, you can actually download something called Visit Livco, and it gives you a myriad of choices of cool things to do, all kind of in real time. And that's all I've got, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Jim Kirch, the Town of Wheatland supervisor, sends the following in. He's asked me to read. Our summer camp completed on August 16th. Attendance was excellent this year. The final week included a trip to Seabreeze for kids and parents. The Recreation Department put forth an excellent camp experience. Our farmers market concluded on September 11th. Other than the first week, the weather cooperated. The Legion provided a great site and were an excellent partner. The live music each week was enjoyed by all. We are looking forward to next year and already thinking of ways to improve the market. The municipal lot resurfacing project starts this Monday. That would be Monday, September 23rd, for those who are reading this in the paper as opposed to watching it live on the air. So it's Monday, September 23rd is when the resurfacing project starts on the municipal lot. The lot serves multiple entities, including the post office and Chase Bank. While this has been a challenging process, we are all looking forward to the results. The Highway Department has completed work on North Road from Wheatland Center Road East. Road resurfacing is ongoing on Owatka Creek Road. This project is scheduled to be completed in early October. Brush pickup for the town outside the village will begin the week of October 14th. Additional information will be posted on the town website and Facebook pages. Our comprehensive master plan draft update was approved by the planning board this month. We are working on the next steps to complete this project. The Recreation Department is busy planning fall programs: indoor soccer, karate, swimming, stroke refinement, defensive driving, and many more. Please check out our entire program schedule at wheatlandny.myrec, that's MYREC.com. That's all from Wheatland. Now let's move over to Mendon. And John Moffat, what's going on in Mendon?
Hey, the weather in September has been beautiful. The spray park is still open. We've had quite a bit of activity there, and it will be closing down as of the end of this month, being September. A couple of things. We have the Mendon Youth Center, which is located at the former Mendon Public Library on Monroe Street, has an open house on September 26th. That's a Thursday for middle schoolers. That Mendon Youth Center is open for middle school students. It's an after-school program Monday through Thursday from 2 to 6 p.m. It is a drop-in center, so there is no attendance taken. They are not required to stay there, but it is a nice place for that age group to congregate and enjoy themselves after school. A lot of different activities in there, everything from a pool table to foosball to air hockey, and even a couch where they can sit and hopefully not text the person sitting right next to them. The recycle event is October 19th. Once again, that is at the community center this year at 167 North Main Street in Honeoye Falls. All the usual events going on there: rabies shots, recycling paper, recycling pharmaceuticals, and the electronics, of course. And so we ask everybody to start cleaning out their garage and closets. We've been asked a lot of questions about residency for this recycle event, and residency is not required. On to a subject that no one likes to talk about: taxes. On September 30th, which is a Monday, is our next town board meeting. I will be presenting the tentative budget to the town board. Certainly, as always, our meetings are open to the public. You can also view them on Zoom or review them at a later date on YouTube by going through our website. For 2025, our tax rate, I am proposing to the town board that stays flat. Obviously, the 3 members of the town board can do anything they want, but our rate for the town outside the village will remain flat at $2.45, and that our town rate inside the village, so that's the town taxes you pay if you live in the village, is $1.55. Why this disparity? I get asked that question a lot, because the town provides only certain services to village residents, and of course, village residents receive services directly from the village and of course pay a separate village tax. So back in 2011, when I came into this position as town supervisor, the rate was $2.74 per thousand, and the village rate was $1.71. So as you can see, we have not only maintained, we have decreased that rate. And the easy way to figure that out is you take your assessed value, you deduct any exemptions, you divide it by 1,000 and multiply it times the rate. And that's what you're paying the town of Mendon. That levy, currently in the levy, is the amount that we collect in taxes just for the town of Mendon. In 2025 is just over 2.2 million. In 2011, it was 1.87, $2,187,000. In 15 years, we are now collecting $29,000 more than we were 15 years ago And I consider that a success. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks, John. Jeannie, Mike, anything else that you'd like to add? Seeing none, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching this program. Remember, it airs every Sunday at 1 p.m. on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Like the page, subscribe to the channel, and those platforms will notify you when the program begins to be broadcast. Otherwise, you can read the transcript in next week's paper. That's all for this week. See you all next week. Bye-bye for now.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pandimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pandimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.